All right, let's hit for 100 and 200 points of damage. There you go. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I'm your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do, because we have some real insanity tonight. Green, when green goes ludicrous speed. This is probably one of the craziest green decks that I've run and that I've seen using the new Vivid mechanic, combining it with Leyline. You're going to want to stick around for this one because the level of damage you can do is astronomical. Before we get down into it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So make sure that you do that right down there. It helps out the channel quite a bit. So, what are we doing, guys and ghouls? This is Ramp to Insanity using Vivid. How do we break Vivid? Vivid can be easily broken with Leyline of the Guild Pack. Leyline of the Guild Pack is an old card that didn't really see too much thing. Now it's very relevant. If it's in your opening hand, you may play it onto the battlefield immediately. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. Not only that, Leyline of the Guild Pack is all colors. That's the main thing that we want, because that'll trick off 5 Vivid immediately. Everything is every color. Why do we want that? Lands you control are basic land types. Everything is everything. Why do we want that? Because we have 3 Vivid cards that will absolutely go cuckoo banana pants here. One of them is Bloom Tender, Aurora Awakener, and Wild Vine Pumper. We're going to talk about those, how they go off. First things first is going to be the early ramp, which is going to be 3 Llanowar Elves. I'm going to go with some Defend the Riders, because they're going to try to pop out your Bloom Tenders, your Llanowars, your Badgermoles. They're going to try to kill your Rampers. You got to kind of protect them there with Defend. So this is a good way to instantly defend it. Even as a forced sacrifice, you can put down an extra pilot and sacrifice that in case they do that to you. So that's going to be 2. Badgermole, of course, listen. I know we're all tired of Badgermole, but basically green is unplayable without it right now. Everyone is moving at Badgermole speed, and if you're not moving at Badgermole speed, you're doing it wrong. I wish we didn't have to rely on this damn card so much, but as of right now, you gotta run it. It's going to Earthbend 1, and anything that you tap for, any creature or land you tap for, or any creature you tap for additional mana is going to kick off 1 more green, which is insane when we combo off here, you're going to see. Of course, we're going to do the Leyline Weaver. Now, Leyline Weaver specifically, because it is a red and green card, red, green, and 1 and 2. So even if you don't start with Leyline of the Guild Pack, Leyline Weaver will at least trigger off 2 colors for Vivid, which is actually really useful. Just in case you don't get the Leyline of the Guild Pack immediately, Leyline Weaver will help with the Leyline-ness of your deck. Now, here's where Vivid comes in. Here's the thing. Vivid basically means for each color, you get to do X thing. So the more colors you have on the more prismatic, the more domain that you're running, you get to do X, Y, or G, or thing. For Bloom Tender, it is an Elf Druid, 1/1 for 1 green and 1. For each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. So if you start with Leyline of the Guild Pack, get down Bloom Tender, on turn 3, if you have 3 mana down and Bloom Tender, you're generating 5 mana. This kicks 5, your whatchamacallit kicks 3. That means that immediately you could cast Ghalta on turn 3. That's a turn 3 Ghalta. That is the fastest Ghalta that we've ever had, I think. I don't think conceivably there's a way to get Ghalta out onto the board faster than turn 3. Again, start the game with Leyline, you go to Llanowar, you go to Bloom Tender, turn 3, you're hitting this for 5, Llanowar for 1, and 3 on the battlefield. What are you going to do? You basically can dump your entire hand down onto the battlefield immediately and then trigger off 1,000 different effects. That is how fast and dangerous this can be if you have Leyline and Vivid. You could do more Bloom Tenders if you want. A lot of people don't realize how dangerous it is right away yet. I think a lot of people don't know how threatening that card is, so like a lot of time they leave it alone. They don't know it can kick out 5 mana, which is crazy. When you combine it with Badger Mole, it kicks out 6 mana, which is really crazy. It kicks out 2 green and then 4 of every other color. So it kicks out 6 with a Badger Mole combo. Craziness. So what do we want to play here? We want to play some of our big boys. I chose some dinosaurs. Basic stuff, Vaultborn Tyrant's going to let you draw cards and gain life like crazy as a 6/6, 7-drop right there with Trample. If it dies, it gets to put down a token, but the more big creatures you put down, the more life and the more cards you get to draw. Of course, we have the Ghalta, aka the Galtese Falcon. 3 green, 5, 12/12, Trample, Elder Dinosaur. Whenever Ghalta enters, put any number of creatures cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Again, turn 3 Ghalta. Are you kidding me? So you could potentially put down all of these. You could put down your whole hand, which is really good right there. We want to talk about 2 cards in specific, some new ones. 2 giants, as a matter of fact. We're going to talk about the Wildvine Pummeler right here. 1 green and 6, 6/5, vivid. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents. This is a common. You could get out a 6/2 reach trample on turn 2 with Leyline and Guildpact, by the way. So turn 1 Leyline and Guildpact, then put out a mana. Next turn, Wildvine Pummeler only costs 2 mana. Boom. It is a 6/5 early mana play right there. So that's a huge amount of giant stuff right there to put down for a 6/5 Pummeler. Here is where things go from unbelievably powerful to completely broken. And you know I'm very I don't ever like to use the broken. I never like to use the phrase broken. I feel like it's overused in videos. This is really broken. If you can get this guy out, like we said, you can get him out turn 3. Aurora Awakener, 1 green and 6, 7/7 Trample. Here's his vivid ability. Whenever this creature enters, reveal cards from the top of the library until you reveal X permanent cards, where X is the number of color permanents you control. Again, 5. Put any number of those permanents onto the battlefield and rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of your library. If you can get Aurora Awakener out on turn 3, you get to play 5 cards off of the top of your deck for free. So what we're talking about here is that you could potentially play a Vaultborn, a Craterhoof, a Ghalta, and another Aurora Awakener for free, and then just go again. And then just, if you hit another Aurora, it cascades into another one. It cascades into another one. You'll see this go off when you watch the game. You'll see what happens when you get a cascade event. If you're a Half-Life fan, the Resonance Cascade. Insanity right there. Just huge. Just completely freaking broken with Leyline. It is just the speed at which you can get this out and the cascade effect that you get just wrecks people. Of course, finishing off is going to be the Craterhoof. We got to have a little bit of spice to make things extra nice. 3 green and 5, 5/5. When it enters, everyone gets haste and trample, plus X plus F, where X is the number of creatures you control. Again, flipping into this, doing an Aurora Awakener into a bunch of cards and finishing with a Craterhoof. We hit somebody for like 200 damage on turn 4. I'm not even kidding. Watch the video. It's right there on Vill. 200 damage on turn 4. If that sounds good for you, man, do this. We are running at 90% Mythic. It is insanely good. The only other things on lands, we could do a forest, 21 forest, and I do Cavern of Souls. I want to make sure that I get my giants and or dinosaurs out, so choose giant or dinosaur and you're good to go. 32 creatures, from dinosaurs, druids, giants, a little bit of everything here. 2 instants, 4 enchantments, 23 lands on a 4.8 average. Don't worry about that, you're ramping through the freaking roof. That is going to be Vivid Green. Vivid Green for your convenience. As far as the sideboard goes, you have a couple options here. Bushwhack for a little bit more ramp and fight in case you need to really get rid of something you can fight. Insidious Fungus for anti-meta, artifact, enchantment, destruction, or draw card. Heritage Reclamation, much the same thing. Exile, anti-graveyard, artifact, and enchantment. Overprotect for a little bit more protection or trample. Scrap Shooter's a nice solid card to always have is. Angry Source Rex is a good one to get protection on, and of course it is an 8/8 trample for your convenience. And we could get my girl Vivian Reed out here just to do a few things, find some stuff, destroy artifacts, enchantments, and of course look at the top of our library for specific cards. Not bad. So it's going to be to taste. You can adjust this as you want. You don't need to play it exactly as I did. You can adjust your ramp. You can adjust what big creatures you want. But the core concept of the Vivid with Guildpact and all of these other things, I think that's going to be right on target. If you want to watch me play this live, twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. And on YouTube, you can hit that bell. Be part of Notification Squad. Know when we go live or we post anything new. Love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, ask questions, join our community. This deck and all the other ones are available down below on my AetherHub, Moxfield. It's all right down there in the links. And of course, make sure to leave a comment. I love to hear from you. I like to respond to all of them. I do my best. And make sure to like the video. Green Ultra Menace. Green, vivid green. Here we go into the game. Hey, what's up, True Yellow Dart? Well, thank you for coming by. Jay Samuelson, Smacks, Golden Crispy, Dem Bones, Summer, I'm actually really excited, and Chris Chaos. Welcome to the show. I'm not trying to stream too long tonight. I got some other shit I gotta do. I'm gonna see if this probably isn't gonna work right away. We'll give it a shot though. I should probably start mulliganing this immediately, though. What's up, True Yellow Dart? Well, thank you for coming by. Jay Samuelson, Smacks, Golden Crispy, Dem Bones, Feedback, Summer, I'm actually really excited, and Chris Chaos. Welcome to the show. I'm not trying to stream too long tonight. I got some other shit I gotta do. I'm gonna see if this probably isn't. Yeah. Matisse Rue. I also see you there, Matisse Rue. Earthbender Ascension. Bloom Tender. Yeah, I'm gonna get fucking outgunned here really bad. Bon Moro, how you doing? Bommonroe. Oh, you like the sliver vid, did you? Bo Monroe. Bo Monroe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll have 8 down. We'll have the Galtese Falcon. Do that. Thank you so much, my guy. I like your content too. That doesn't make any sense. Let's put the Galtese Falcon down. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice. Yeah, it does. Dinosaurs does get a little bit silly. And you know how I like to get silly. I know, so much beef, so much dino meat, so much thick, juicy dino meat on the board. You can't even believe it. You can't even believe how much girthy dino meat. I don't ever really play Timeless. I don't like getting turn 2 fucking infinite looped. There we go. Crazy with the cheese whiz. Again, I go to historic and then I'll have one fun game in historic and I'll be like, wow, this is fun. And then I'll get a fucking the most unfun game I've ever played of Magic in my life where somebody's beating me with some sort of combo that I can't even understand. And then I go, oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't like this. Kitchkin. Boom. Lieutenant. I'll take it. Let's put that down. Sure, why not? Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't wipe me or kill the badger mole. Hey, what's up, Ash, Fire, and Smoke? If I can keep the badger mole out, I can hit the awakener. I'll survive this, but just barely. Yeah, that's fucking disgusting, dude. That's fucking disgusting. Bros. Bro, that's fucking disgusting, man. That's disgusting. That is fucking... That is ridiculous. The recovery on this thing, holy shit, dude. It's like alchemy on bath salts. Listen, I don't think I'm gonna straight worrisome. Hey, what's up, Nunez? Yeah, I don't think it's always gonna break that way, but goddamn, it broke that way a couple of times. He's gonna knock it back. Counterspell? No. Eclipse Flamkin. Eclipse Flamkin. Okay. Done that. Bloom Tender. Tender is the bloom. we have 6 mana to play here, which is not enough for a Voltborn. Twin Travelers. Okay. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here, guys. They having a counterspell or something? What is... Why would you not play anything? Hey, what's up, Anthony Scott? Okay, so he's staring at me. This is a story about Pablo. Okay, he's just gonna burn it up. Do we want to see if he's got the counterspell? He might not be here anymore. Let's find out. Okay. Alright, I'll take that one too. I'll take that one too. Still won't let me into 90%. It said, yeah, you need to get more than 3 wins in a row to get to 90%, Jay. You can't just be getting into fucking... You can't just be getting into fucking high mythic for free. You have to get over 90%. You just can't do it anymore. Man, as much as I start like starting with that, we have no rampers in our hand. We have that Leyline, but that's honestly better. Let's get rid of Defend the Rider. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Oh my goodness, it's not Rashid. What are you doing here, man? You usually going out. You usually still running away the fuck after I'm off. Rashid. You usually just getting started when I'm ending. Alright, let's do this. No attacks and turn. Kithkin. Valley Rush banner app. Not bad. Tender is the bloom. Let's say dinosaur. Got a lot of ramp here and not so much good stuff. Arena of Champions. My turn. Land. They ain't nothing. And turn. We get to draw some fucking schmeat here. Better draw some schmeat here in a second, boys. Okay. Might pump that up. This avatar, when it goes full avatar mode, it's very hard to kill. How you doing, Canna Chunky? Gonna do Wilderborn Pummeler. Alright, we really need to luck out with something huge here. Eclipse Kindred. Okay, now we have Leyline of the Guild back down. Push you in. Alright, I gotta draw some heat right here. I gotta draw some absolute heat schmeat. I do. Let's see. Boom. Nope. No heat for Jay. I could have won the game if I would have drawn well there. Yeah, could have won the game if I drew well there. No, we drew mana. We got that avatar now. The last airbender. Oh wait, he's giving me a chance. Nope, drew another mana. Fantastic. Great stuff. Good stuff. Hi Grouchy, just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much, man. And that's what I hate about. Ooh. Bristly Bill. Bloom Tender. He'll have to kill Bloom Tender here to stop what's coming. He's got to get a Bloom Tender fight card. No. That's gonna give me 5, 6, 7. So if I do Badger Mole, yep, he knew what was coming. I didn't even get to see what was going to come into my hand there. Let's, another Aurora Awakener, a Vaultborn Tyrant, a Leyline, and a land we're going to hit. So we were going to hit Aurora again and Cascade again. Bitch. That's Silver Sun Pickup, Panic Switch. Love that song. Time is never time at all. And it's totally woo-doo-doo. Alright, let's do this. Leyline of the Guild Pack. Smoking that Guild Pack on him. Boom. Boom. Might get counterspelled here. Boom. We may outgun them. He's gonna give me 2. We may outgun him here. Hey, what's up, Catfish Papa? How you doing? That's gonna give me 2. Okay. Alright, if he doesn't get rid of the Bloom Tender, it's gonna be bad for him. He might go for the Wild Bloom instead, but the Bloom Tender is the dangerous one. Nope, you missed the dangerous one, homie. That was the wrong choice. Alright, let's hit for 100 and 200 points of damage. There you go. Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. J. Joey, Peachy Kaku, how you doing, man? Holy macaroni, man. I was honestly scared at what was happening. I didn't even know it was... I blacked out for a second. I don't even know what was happening just then. Holy macaroni. That was insanity, dude. You're in the hospital, J. Joey. That's not good. I hope you're doing okay. Let's do that. Yeah, the spree. Yeah, tell me about it, bro. Alright, hopefully he doesn't kill Bloom Tender. If he lets Bloom Tender live, we can put out Galta immediately. Gobbler subscribed for 5 months. No, he's not going to let Bloom Tender live. He's going to get Guild Pack out of here. Ooh. Smoking that Guild Pack. No attacks. Okay. Aerith Gainsborough. Vanguard. Call of Duty Vanguard. Bro, who needs Ouroboros, man? For real, who needs Ouroboros? For real, though. Who needs Ouroboros? Who needs it? Who really fucking needs Ouroboros at this point? Bro, we've been hitting for 200 points of damage every fucking win, man. Good golly, Miss Molly. We're on to something here. Back to 90%, which is what was my goal was. Lord have mercy. Oh, you're getting surgery Monday. Well, good luck on your surgery, man. Speedy recovery. It's a fucking scam at this point. Look at this shit, man. Ooh, bad opener. Real bad opener. Mulligan that. Absolutely. Let's get rid of Pummeler. We don't need that right away. Or do we? Let's get rid of Galta. Pummeler might be the more useful one. Submit. Boom. Let's do that. I had a feeling he was cuffing something there, but it's whatever. Oh, he's doing the wolf thing. Yeah, he's doing the Voyage du Crocodile. We got a bad draw here. If we can draw something good here, we can hit out. but if not, it is what it is. This is the Changeling Wolf. Thrumming Hive Pool, very nice. Voyage of the Crocodile. Oh, fuck it, I'll take it. We're either gonna top deck or we're gonna get nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing right there. Good game. Drew mana. Well, thank you for coming, Jason. It's going to be on a video tomorrow, so make sure. Melodic Musings at 200 bits. Thank you so much for the hype train. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Buggy man, buggy man, buggy man, buggy man. Not a great opening hand. This kind of is very, it's a little bit gambly. If you get a line, if you get the line you want, you're gonna fucking destroy people. If you are kind of get stymied, you may flounder a bit. Like, this is not great, but we've done too much extraordinary shit for this to not go off the way we want it to. Katara the Fearless, that's bad. Leyline. Alright, we gotta do Leyline. Wartime protesters, yeah. Oh, well, we do have this, though. That's going to add 5. And 2 is going to be 7. So let's put down Galta. All of them. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the problem right there. That's the issue that they run into. I think that may have been my 3rd turn. I'm pretty sure that was turn 3. Hey, what's up, Dag Blaggett? Okay, that's a good one. Submit. Boom. Tender is the bloom. Fuck me, man. The one fucking card I didn't need him to have. The goddamn fight card. Son of a bitch, man. We're gonna hold steady then. He had a turn 2 fucking fight card. Innkeepers. He's gonna run in on me, isn't he? He's gonna do it. He can't help it. Poof, poof. Okay. It hits vivid. Okay, there we go. It hits vivid. Vivid video. This isn't the worst. It's also not the best. Ops goes first. Keep. I'd love to go first one of these days, guys. For real, though. We are at a 60% win rate. Get a couple more wins on us here. Kinsbane. Okay. Valley Rush banner app probably. Oh, Pithkin Sentry, okay. Let's do that. Let's do no attack. We'll hold for Defend the Rider. If he swings in with Kipkin, I'll do Defend the Rider on it and protect it. Patchwork banner. Okay. Who's he gonna bring out? Giant Berserker. Boom. It's a bit of a sticky wicket, isn't it now? Valley Rush. Okay. 1, 2. Changeling Chomp. Artifact. Boom. There we go. That would have been a lot. I think it would have been a lot right there to bring in. All right, good stuff. Question, am I cooked? Yes, a lot of times you are. However, there are big enough comebacks. It's never over. You got to figure out your strategy and figure out whether or not you have the whatchamacallit, the top deck. If there's possibly a top deck that could save you, I think that you could possibly win. Boom. Wildvine Pummeler. Boom. I know, J. Joe. Being in the hospital sucks. Tender is the bloom. Let's push in. So if we can get, if he doesn't kill Bloom Tender and we get Galti's Stompy out, we're gonna win. But he has to kill Stompy Tyrant. He has to get rid of Galta here. He'll probably get rid of Craterhoof. Echo Arabe, thank you for the 5-stream streak, man. Welcome. True villain right there, man. No, that ain't it. Yep. There you go. 90%. Yeah, this is the stuff right here. Submit. Okay, do that. It's the Leaning Tower of Jesus. Hey, check it out. It's the Leaning Tower of Jesus. That was, fuck, what was that? That was, fucking Goofy movie. Yeah, that was a Goofy movie. But it was Pauly Shore. He could sweep me here. Boom. I knew split up was coming. It was too good to be true. This is a total Esper denial. The only way we win is if we get able to keep a Bloom Tender Vivid out and hit a Aurora Awakener. That's it. Leyline of the Guild Pack. That's I don't need that. He hasn't barely played any cards, by the way. I just want to let you know that. This guy has barely done anything. He's just staring at me. Oh my goodness, it's oh my god. Consult the star charts. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Bruhahaha? Ah, it's a mill deck. Gross. Probably has the guild, the river churn, yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to snap off one more win here. Thank you for following Femto Dog. Femto Dog. That's a cool name. Mulligan. This is a terrible opener. That's a really good opener. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. That's a good opener. Let's do that. Submit. Gert, how you doing, Gert? How was your evening, Brew? Was it Magic or Fallout? And how are you enjoying the show? Are you enjoying the show? Tender is the bloom. Okay. Oh no, not the migraines. Not the migraines. Yeah, I don't understand the criticism for the show. It's perfectly fine. People have been just complaining about the show nonstop, and I don't really understand why. I think it's great. I think they're doing a great job. Also, do people not know that Fallout is like silly as shit? They're like, oh, there's so many jokes and nonsense and stupid things, and I'm like, Fallout is goofy as hell. Like, Fallout is satire. Like, it's like a joke. Oh my goodness, they're flooding me. They're flooding me. Oh my goodness, they're flooding me good, boys and ghouls. They're flooding me so hard right now, boys and ghouls. Yeah, I don't really understand the complaint that it's so goofy. Okay, we got him now, I think. We got him now, I think. That's 5. Counterspell? I don't think they have a counterspell. Pay 4. Annihilation Beam. Make sure we get you. Down to 1. Roiling Dragonstorm. Okay. You can have one good opening hand. The Shuffler's Revenge for giving me a... Yeah. Yeah, it is. It was like, oh, you want a good opener? I'll leave your opponent at 1 with a chance to swing back. Alright, well. Mischievous. Still got him. Still got him. 90%. I'm happy there. Alright, folks. Vivid Green, absolutely ludicrous power level here. Absolutely ludicrous power level. I did not really believe it. I wasn't honestly sure, but this thing can annihilate anybody with the right lineup. Is it always going to annihilate the hell out of somebody immediately? Probably not. But you really got to mulligan to the right hand, and if you do, you are going to be you're going to be death incarnate if you hit the right line. yeah, this one is, I really, it converted me. I'm a believer now. I'm a believer.